So, dear students, today we will begin a new topic, that is volume and surface areas of solids. Okay. So, this is not a new topic. You have studied in your earlier classes, that is standard 8, but we would revise a little bit to recall the previous knowledge. So, first of all, we need to know what is solids. Okay. In Hindi we call it ठोस. तो ठोस क्या होते हैं? So the bodies occupying space are called solid. Okay, means to say which occupy space are known as solids. So solid occurs in various shapes such as cuboid, cube, cylinder, cone, or a sphere. Yeah, you are familiar with these all terms. So volume is nothing but it is, in Hindi we call it ayatan or dharita. Okay, or holding capacity, you can say it. Means to say धारण करने की क्षमता. Means what amount of anything can be held in a given figure, that is known as solid. So volume is nothing but the product of area of base into height. Yeah, volume is product of area of base into height. Means to say the base, we know everything has its base. Yeah, for example, this is a cuboid. Yeah, you can take this an example as a cuboid. So it has its base. Okay, base means to say by using the surface, the object can be placed or can be kept in a surface, in another surface, that is known as base. So the bottom part is base. So area of that base, yeah, that base into its height. Height means to say the distance between the bottom to the top. Okay, the distance between the two planes, the bottom and the top, that is known as height. So product of the base, area of base into height is known as volume. For any figure, any solid figure you take, you have to do the same. So here we have so many figures and their components, that is faces, edges and vertices. So you are well known about these terms. Faces, in Hindi we call it falak. Okay, falak. Edges means to say kinare, and vertices means to say shears. Okay, so yeah, you can see very clearly that it has 8 vertices, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and even 8 edges also, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 8 edges. But faces are how many faces? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, top, bottom, front, rear, left and right. So you can very easily count the all components of a given solid. Okay, so we proceed for the next, that is cube. So cube is as you can see, cube is having all the faces identical. Okay, means in the shape of a square, that is known as cube. A cuboid whose length, breadth and height are all equal is known as cube. You can also use this definition. So first of all, we have to see the volume and surface area of cuboid. So volume of the cuboid is equal to LBH, length into breadth into height. So it's very simple, because we know that the base, if the base is this, so its area of this base will be length into breadth. So here are some formulae which you need to note in your note copy or formulae copy, because it is very useful and these are very applicable in our coming questions of exercise. Okay, so keep this in your note copy, and you need to know the method of this conversion. Okay, learn this statement: King Harry died, mother didn't cry much. Means very simple. King Harry मर गए, उनकी माताजी ने अधिक नहीं रोए. So take the first letter of the all words in the sentence, and it represents a unit. Okay, that is here K for kilo, H for hecto, DA for deca, M for meter, and D for deci, C for centi, and mm for millimeter. Whenever we need to move from left to towards right, means to say we have to convert kilometer into centimeter, then we do like this, multiply. But by ohm, So that is, we count the steps. So here it's kilometer, you have to go in centimeter house. So cover this, lock this, and count the steps. 1 2 3 4 5. In 5 steps we covered the distance between the kilometer and centimeter. So we will multiply, because whenever we go from the left to right we multiply. That is, but how many numbers and what numbers? That is 5 steps, so 5 zeros. 1 2 3 4 5. So do this like I told. But when we need to go from right towards left, that is decimeter to hectometer. Here is decimeter. So cover this, and we have to go in the